Hi guys, all the Feb 2025 exam takers, how are you doing? So I think I'm sure you may be a little worried. Sir, exam just has 100 days. I've not studied. I don't know. Nahi ho raha hai. Guys, first thing, be calm, be relaxed. Exam still is almost 95 days away. For anyone who is giving the Feb 2025 examination window, you still have 95 days. And guys, I assure you, even if you get serious at this moment, even if you get serious at this moment, still you can easily pass exam. Not just pass exam, pass with 90 percentile. So if you have been doing a lot of, if you have not been very serious from the start, still you have time. Be serious immediately and you can still end up passing the exam. So I'm presenting to you a 90-day strategy plan, which we have been following since almost last 2 years, and I have a very high confidence on this strategy plan. Being very honest, in the last exam window, 88% of the candidate who followed the strategy ended up passing the exam. So that's a very high number if I compare to a global average of CFA of 45%. So I'm explaining you the strategy. The strategy file has already been emailed to you and shared over the WhatsApp group. So this video is only for those giving exam in Feb 2025 window. For the later examination window, your strategy and mentorship and everything, the mocks is going to start tentatively 3 months before your exam window. So this is mainly for Feb 2025 exam window. So your first mock test is going to be on 17th November. I know most of you will come and say, sir, we have not studied. We have 5 subjects left, 4 subjects left. That is okay. That is okay. Still, you have to give a mock. The reason being, you have studied something. Last 3, 4, 5 months, you have been studying something. So it is very important you face it. You understand. See, unlike other examination where you give one examination, one subject test at a time. You look at most of the examination that you have done in your life. आप एक सब्जेक्ट का एग्जाम एक दिन देते हो, अगले दिन दूसरे सब्जेक्ट का देते हो. But in CFA exam, what exactly happens? You have all the 10 subjects in the same day. So it is very important you are mentally prepared for it. So that is why I want you to give as many mocks as you can. But I'm intentionally starting your first mock test almost 3 months before your exam date, so that you understand where do you stand currently. I'm 90 days away from the exam. Where do I stand currently? Because unless and until we don't have a reality check, we can't improve. Correct? We should know our reality check. Because if I can easily start your mocks in the later January, but at that point of time, you will not have any time of significant improvement. So give the mock. Most of you are going to score less. That is okay. That is okay, but you understand the exam pattern. You understand you have to sit 4.5, 5 years together. You understand you have to face all the 10 subjects together in a jumbling manner. So you get some feel. That is very important. So again, I recommend if you can target 50%, that's a good score. Even if you don't look at the target accuracy in your first initial mock, as long as you follow and keep improving, it is good enough. Then you would observe, I have intentionally given almost 1 month. Almost 1 month. I would say more than 1 month. Almost 5 weeks. Because I know most of you would not have completed your syllabus. Most of you would have some backlogs. You have 5 weeks till December 3rd week. Cover your backlogs. Complete your 10 subjects. Start revising. That is very important. Start revising. That is something very important. If you have any curriculum examples left, do it. Now, if you are someone who has already covered your syllabus, well and good. I would recommend you start practicing candidate resources. So on the CFA website, there are learning ecosystem questions. Please ensure you're solving them. Please ensure you're solving those curriculum questions. That is very important. So I would recommend you by December end, at least, you should be done with your studies. You should be done with curriculum questions also, and possibly 1 round of revision. I know some of you will say, sir, it's difficult. You still have almost 1.5 months. If you be serious, you can still do it. The only thing you need to be serious. That's it. By December end, or at least by Jan first week, complete the candidate resource on the CFA website. That is very important. Then you would see when you give a mock, the second mock test is on the 22nd of December. Please try to give the mock on the same day. If you're busy, maybe give it the next day. Don't delay your mock. That's my request. And after every mock, analyze what went wrong. Understand those subjects. So the objective is very simple. We keep giving mocks. We understand what are our weak areas, what are our weak subjects, and we keep working. So if you see, after you give mock test 2, and when you're giving mock test 2, I'm sure you would be done with your syllabus, which is a doable if you become serious. You will understand what is your weak areas. Take almost 10 more days. Even after mock test 2, take 10 more days just to revise your weak areas. Because I am sure most of you are not going to score very good in mock test 2. Target 60%, but work on the weak subject. That's how you understand what is your challenge. You work on them and you improve. That is why I am starting a mock very early. Again, on 4th of January, you'll have mock test 3. Which mock you need to give, it is on the FPLMS. Target 65 because you have worked on the weak subject, you have done one round of revision. 65 is something a doable number. For examination, I would recommend CFA passing is around 70. By keeping some 5% margin of 5%, 75 ka target karte jao when the mocks that you're giving in the February month. So have that strategy. Again, after mock test, we are going to give you some question bank. We are going to give you some of the amazing question bank that we have. Specifically in the month of January, I'm going to give you the question bank that you need to solve. One is an exclusive question bank, which is a very important for passing examination. So make a note, exclusive question bank. If you want, I'll just make a note on here. So question bank mein, I'm going to give you something known as a exclusive question bank. See guys, most of us understand CFA examination concepts, we know, but the options are framed in such a manner that they are very tricky. In the similar pattern, we have an exclusive question bank which you need to solve. There are around 1000 plus questions. Plus, we'll also give you one more question bank, top 50 question bank, where from each subject we have picked the top 50 unique questions to prepare you well. So January mein, along with the mock, along with your revision, you will be also solving this extra question bank. That will also help you to improve your accuracy in mocks. Then again, we give you enough time. So after every mock, we give you enough time to work on your weak areas to improve. And you would see CFA mocks we have scheduled in the month of February. Your exam is tentatively in the 3rd week. So one CFA mock test is, you would see it is scheduled in 25th January. Second is scheduled in 1st of February. So you would see we end up giving you 8 mock tests, including 2 of CFA. That is good enough to pass exam, provided you keep working. That's a very important point, that you keep working and keep improving your data points. The last 10 days before exam, I don't recommend so many mocks because it can act as a demotivating. The last week, I just recommend you to focus on revision, because that is the time, if you read a lot of things, you will be able to recall in the exam. The month of January should only be for practice. In the month of January, you should be doing lesser of reading. Do a quick revision. Watch the revision classes that you will have on the LMS. You should be focusing on mocks and practice question bank that I have been telling you. January month should only be on practicing questions. If you have syllabus to complete, get it done immediately by December end. Don't keep anything for January. That's my request. One important thing I would say, take one small notebook. Whatever the questions that you are doing wrong, write those topics in that notebook and keep visiting those topics frequently. Because see, most of us, how we will improve, when we understand what is our weak areas, what is the challenges that we are facing, correct? So it is very important you make it written कि आपका क्या क्या topic है. So let's say equity valuation would be difficult for you, convexity would be difficult for you. Write down those topics, revise them, and check in the next mock, are you making the same mistake or not. Make mistake in the initial 4-5 mocks, but don't make the mistake twice. Another important point in this, throughout the process, easily you would solve 3000 plus question plus around 10 plus mocks. Whatever the questions that you are doing it wrong, take a screenshot or copy and have a Word document. and have a Word document for 10 different subject by subject. Whatever the questions that you are doing it wrong, copy and paste in that Word document. In case if you don't have a system or you're not comfortable, WhatsApp पे 10 group बनाओ subject wise. Whatever the questions that you are doing wrong, take a screenshot, post in that group. Why I'm telling you? Because if you do that, once you cover all your mock tests, you will have the entire data sets of the questions that you have been doing wrong. So in the month of January and February, we can spend 2 to 3 days just on revisiting all the questions that we have done wrong, because that is our weak areas. That is the problem that we are facing, correct? So in the month of January end, once you are in practice enough, once you are revised, we can spend entire 2 or 3 days just on revisiting the older questions. Follow that. That is going to help you. And guys, trust the process. I know you are a little worried. Exam is going to be manageable. You just need to follow this process. That's it. Trust the process. Irrespective you are prepared or not, give the once mock, you understand where you stand. Even if you score less, that is good thing. You will automatically become serious and start studying for the next 30-35 days seriously, so that your scores improve in mock 2. All the best. Obviously, throughout the journey, there would be mentors, faculties who would be assigned to you, will be consistently helping you in your doubts, who will be consistently tracking your progress. Any assistant you need, do reach out to us, but they will be consistently reaching out to you. If you are not giving mock tests, please ensure you are giving everything on time and following the process. All the best. We have to pass this examination, and we just don't have to pass it. We have to pass with 90 percentile. All the best, guys.